Cher. Peace sign?
Yeah.
What's the time with the war now?
Oh, yeah, but I've had it for about 10 years.
You've had the peace sign for 10 years?
Yeah.
All right, so it's more appropriate than ever.
Right, yes.
It's so great to have you here. We've had many superstars in that hot seat, but you must be the only one who has been, you know, having hits for 5 decades.
Yeah, I guess there's not very many of us left.
An applause for that, I think.
Yeah.
That's great. 5 decades.
Yeah.
Starting with I Got You Babe in the 60s,
yeah.
and in the 70s you had quite a few hits as well.
Yeah.
And then the big comeback in the 80s with the If I Could Turn Back Time, you remember the video?
Yes.
On that warship. And then 98, I think, I Believe.
Yeah, Believe.
I Believe. And now a new hit in this century.
Well, yeah, hopefully.
Yeah?
Knock on whatever this is.
Yeah? What do you think it is?
Well, it looks like
plastic.
Well, plastic, yeah.
You think, you know, the trick is that it's wood under and then they put plastic over it.
Okay.
And a gold, sort of fake gold frame around the whole thing. We're going to hear the new single at the end of the show.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that. I have to ask you, I read that there was going to be a Cher convention next year in Las Vegas.
Well,
do you know about this?
Well, there was one last year in Chicago.
Yeah. Like a big convention for 3 days where people gather around and share memorabilia and they have auctions and the money goes to benefit. Are you invited?
Well, yeah, they did invite me. They did invite me, but I didn't go because I wasn't sure how well it was going to be received and what their end result was going to be. But from what I understand, I got pictures and all that stuff, and it was kind of fun. It was kind of like Star Trek. It was like a Star Trek convention. And I thought, well, that's really interesting.
But there will be the next one in July, I think, in Las Vegas.
And I think I'm going to go to this one.
You think so? Oh, they're going to be happy then.
Yes.
But how does that feel? People having a convention about you for 3 days. And it wasn't cheap. I mean, it cost money to participate in it.
No, I know. I don't know. You know, it's kind of beyond me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think very many people have these conventions about themselves.
I just don't, well, you know, I'm not even sure how they thought it up. I mean, like someone must have been sitting around really bored and go, I have an idea, let's have a Cher convention.
No, I don't think it worked that way. I think you should go. Maybe we should go together.
Okay,
yeah?
You could cover it.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do a show there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they would be so happy if you call and say that it's you and that you're coming. Let's look back in time a little bit and bring in a little graph that I made last night, or our graphics department. This is starting from 1960 up to 2005, and this has your name on it.
Yes.
So if these are the years, I was going to take out a pen. Which color do you want, red or green?
Oh.
Or blue?
Blue.
Blue. Always making it the hardest.
Difficult, right.
Yeah.
Well,
there you go. And I thought you'd just make, you know, a little graph of your life. Can you do that? Summarize it in some way?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so the first part of the 60s was not that good.
You were very young then.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the 60s go like that. And then in the middle of the 60s, it goes like that.
That's when you got the hit, I Got You Babe.
Yes.
Right.
And that's when I met Sonny.
Right. And it was fantastic.
Yes. And then, oh, that was 65. So we have to go back up to 65.
Okay.
And then
it was straight down again.
And then we went straight down again.
Why?
To horrible because, I don't know, we just did.
Okay.
We didn't have any hits and we didn't have anything, and so it was awful. We owed the IRS $275,000.
Oh, awful.
But we had chastity, so it has to go up to fantastic for a minute.
Okay, your daughter was born.
Right. And then in 72, we had the Sonny and Cher show.
Ah, and that was fun.
And that was great. Goes off the chart.
Yeah.
All
Triple
right.
fantastic,
Right.
super platinum.
But then in 74, I left Sonny.
Okay.
And that was kind of rough.
All right.
But then I had my own show, and that was great.
Okay. Also a television show.
Also, yeah, the Cher, it was called the Cher Show.
Okay.
Then in the 80s, in the beginning of the 80s, it was rough. It was horrible.
This is starting to look like a San Jose earthquake.
Right.
Sort of. Yeah.
Also, you're starting to notice a pattern,
Right.
aren't you?
Yes.
It
The
goes
ups and
from-
the downs.
Yes,
Yeah.
the ups and the downs of my life.
But you're still around.
I
yeah,
am
yeah.
still around.
Yeah.
Okay, making graphs. Okay, so then in the beginning of the 80s, it was kind of horrible.
Okay.
But then in 80, well, actually, you know what? I had a couple of good moments in the beginning of the 80s.
Why?
Well, I did Silkwood. I did
Right.
I did a play on Broadway.
Right.
That was
Silkwood.
great. So we have to go up to Fantastic for a second.
Yeah.
And then I did Silkwood right afterwards, and that was great. And then there was a little bad period. And then I did Mask.
Uh-huh.
And then there was a bad period.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I did Witches of Eastwick
Moonstruck.
and Moonstruck. We have to go off
Yeah.
there.
And the Oscar.
And Suspect.
Mm-hmm.
And the Oscar. And then it all went to shit.
Okay. In 1990.
No, it-
1989.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay.
1991.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then somewhere it was kind of going, well, then I did If These Walls Could Talk, and that was pretty good. And then it kind of went back down again. And then in 1998,
I
Believe.
believe.
and then the tour, and that was great. And then I built a house, and that was horrible.
Whoa. Was that the Malibu house?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a big...
Is it still not finished?
No, it's finished now, but
Okay.
it was for it was
Have you
forever.
moved in there?
Yes,
Okay.
I've been in there for
Please
a while.
continue. Yes.
Okay, and then, well, it's only 2001, so
Yeah. Right now, you're sitting here.
yeah, well, that's pretty good.
Only pool.
Okay,
Okay.
but let's,
Doesn't beat the Oscar. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's like my grandfather's,
yeah,
heartbeat. Never had any okay years. Nothing in the middle.
nah, I'm not a middle kind of person. It's either really great or really bad.
Okay. Wow, that must be tough on you.
It is.
All right.
It's not easy being Cher.
All right. Interesting. And what do you think will happen in 5 years?
With me, or
Yes, with you.
I haven't got a clue. I don't ever
You
know
don't
what's
care.
going to happen tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, tomorrow you must know. You'll
Well,
be
no,
in
I mean-
another country.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know what I'm going to be doing, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay, that's true.
I mean, that's a different
That's
thing.
the fun part of life, I think, that you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but life is very strange right now and a little bit scary. So
You mean with
I
the-
mean, not
with the
for me
terrorists and the
particularly,
wars
but
and-
I'm talking about
Yeah.
for my country and
Yeah. In what way have you taken part of America getting themselves together? Have you been on any of these?
you know what
shows?
I haven't been on the two shows because what was I do? Oh, I was being sued.
Oh, okay.
I was in court. Actually, while it was happening, I was in court for 4 weeks.
For what?
Oh, this insane guy that worked for the construction people on my house.
The Malibu house.
Yeah, the Malibu house. Malibu
Still not
house.
finished?
No, it is finished.
It's
I
finished.
just
You
told
moved
you
in,
that.
but there's a lawsuit going on.
And then this guy sues me, and
Okay.
and he sued me for sexual harassment. Yeah. Sexual
Was he good looking?
Oh God. No, but it was not. It wasn't. Well, he actually said that I pushed my breasts into his back.
Oh. Okay.
But he
that
was.
sounds like a
But he
sexual
was
act.
no. But he said that I sexually harassed him because he was gay.
Oh, okay. Now that's very strange.
Well, very strange for me because everybody in my life is gay, and it's my daughter and
Yeah,
my best friends, and
Is the lawsuit over? Have you won?
oh yeah, I did.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about your hair. Is that okay?
Sure.
Because every time you come with a new record, you have different hairstyle. And this one is really great.
Thank you.
Let's give a big hand for the hair. This one. It's very nice. It's like is that what you call the Nordic blonde?
Yes, it's very blonde. Yes, it's very Nordic blonde. But
I
it's
read on
not
you-
mine.
It's not yours?
No.
Whose is it?
It belongs to me because I paid for it.
Yeah.
But it's a wig.
It's obviously a wig, yeah.
Yeah.
I read on your homepage.
Well, it's not obviously a wig.
No. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. The thing was, I wouldn't be asking you this
Right.
because I read on your homepage that you were talking about your wigs.
Yeah.
And you had one that you called your Nordic blonde wig.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if it's
It's
this one.
well, actually, that wasn't the one. It's the one on the new. It's the one on the cover of Living Proof, which is the album.
Right.
And it's just very, very long
blonde
and blonde.
hair.
That's
Okay.
what I think of as Nordic. This one we call Meg Ryan.
Oh, that's the Meg Ryan one.
Yes.
All right. Okay. How many different ones do you have right now?
Oh, well, I've got Meg Ryan, the other one, the long one, and then I've got one that kind of is part down the middle. I don't know who it is, and it just kind of comes like that.
And do you wear the wigs at home as well when you do the
Oh
dishes
God,
and
no,
stuff?
no, no.
Okay.
And I don't do dishes.
Okay. Now I realize it.
I don't do windows, I don't do floors, and I don't do dishes.
All right. And then, but then you don't have the wig when you're home watching TV Saturday afternoon when you're watching the NFL game of the week or something.
No. No. At home, I don't wear makeup. I don't wear wigs. I don't do anything.
Tell me a little bit about your family. You have 2
Children.
Chastity
And Elijah.
and Elijah.
Yeah. Elijah's 25 and Chasta's 30.
Okay. And what do they do?
Elijah's in a band called Deadsy that just is on DreamWorks, and they have their first album coming out this month.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did you arrange for that, or did?
No.
Okay.
And
I thought one of your friends maybe would.
well, my old boyfriend owns DreamWorks, but
Okay.
but it had nothing to do with that.
Okay.
And Chastity writes books.
All right. Have you read them?
Yes.
Okay. How often do you talk to them?
Well, I just got off the phone with Chasta a little while ago. She's meeting me in Italy.
Oh, wow.
And Elijah lives with me, so I talk to him all the time.
Okay. Is he dating Heather Graham?
Yeah.
All right. That's the actor.
Actress.
Actress.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have 2 gay children, just one.
I wasn't thinking of that.
Okay.
We're going to hear you sing your new single later on in the show.
Okay.
But before we let you go, could you please do me a favor?
Maybe.
There was a guy on our staff, Keivan,
Yeah.
who edits all our skits and stuff like that, and he had a baby boy this week. So I thought maybe if you, we could just call him and you could congratulate him on this.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
So I'll just see if he's on the line here. He doesn't know anything about this, so you have to explain everything to him.
Mm-hmm.
See if we get... Here we go. He's probably all excited. It was a couple of days ago.
Kevin?
That's him. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
How's the baby?
It's great. Who is it?
It's Cher.
It's you?
It's Cher.
Holy shit.
All right. Congratulations from kväll med Luuk.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Christian.
Now you're okay. Thanks so much for helping us out. Cher, thank you so much. Good luck with the singing.
Okay. Should I get up now or
No,
just stay?
Stay for a few seconds so they go into the script.
Okay.